Welcome to Tune Into Nature. My name is Anna and I will be your host for Season 6. To reintroduce myself to any new listeners since last season, I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. I use the she series pronouns and I am currently a senior in Ecosystem Science and Sustainability, double minoring in Conservation Biology as well as Global Environmental Sustainability here at Warner College at Colorado State University. We are excited to welcome back everyone to campus from summer. Whether you have been studying at the mountain campus, completing fieldwork for an internship, or simply enjoying the summer sun by getting out on Horsetooth. In today's mini episode, we will be giving y'all a summer recap, a highlight reel if you must, of the top things you might have missed while away from CSU. And then, to get y'all excited for the new semester, I'll be sharing some fun upcoming events. Our Warner College What Not to Miss list. To kick it off, let's get into what's been happening at the fort. This summer, we held our new student orientation, and as of Ram Welcome, welcomed in 381 new students into Warner College. If you're curious about the breakdown of majors, you're in luck. Of those students, we had 134 in Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology, 110 in Ecosystem Science and Sustainability, as well as Watershed Science and Sustainability, 89 in Forest and Rangeland Stewardship, which also includes restoration ecology and natural resource management, 25 in geology, and last but not least, human dimensions of natural resources, which also includes natural resource tourism, has 23 new students. I'd like to extend an especially warm welcome to all of our incoming freshmen, class of 2027. I know college is a huge adjustment and can be scary, but stay cool. We're all here to help you make the most of your first year here at Warner, the best possible. And one piece of advice I'll offer is to familiarize yourself with campus and Fort Collins just in general. This will help you feel more comfortable and confident, as well as help you discover cool hangout and study spots that you can take new friends to. Next up, I wanted to highlight a very special visitor that we had. This summer, Colorado Governor Jared Polis shared his vision for wildlife management in the state in early June at the Pathways Human Dimensions of Wildlife Conference hosted by Colorado State University. The Pathways Conference, attended by 400 researchers, educators, and practitioners, promotes sustainable human-wildlife coexistence. And as in the past decades, opinions of human-wildlife coexistence have shifted to a more harmonious perspective. According to author Jamie DeLoss, Polis said Colorado is becoming the epicenter for meaningful research about how people and animals can better coexist. He noted that his administration has taken a thoughtful, data-driven approach to protecting wildlife to the benefit of both people and animals. Wildlife crossings have decreased vehicle-wildlife collisions, and protective measures have reduced conflict between people and bears. Next up, I also wanted to highlight some of the amazing work my classmates have been doing during their summer internships. Our very own Warner career educator, Sam Palmer, alongside Patrick Smith, conducted field visits this summer, shadowing students as they learned valuable natural resource skills. Here's what some of our students have been up to. The Colorado Natural Heritage Program hosted 12 Seegly interns this summer. Interns participated in field projects in botany, restoration, fish studies, plant identification, and ecological land surveys. We had one student intern for the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, where they cleaned, prepped, and put together dinosaur fossils. And fun fact, the second most common fossil to find is poop. I won't disclose how I know that information. Next up, the Colorado State Forest Service had interns all over the state of Colorado implementing wildfire risk reduction and mitigation, forest management assistance, forest inventory and analysis, and public lands management. My friend and fellow ambassador Shelby was up at Red Feather working with the Forest Service and had such an amazing time up there. She was implementing wildfire risk reduction and used a chainsaw called Steely Dan. Speaking of trees, congratulations to our wonderful new department head of Forest and Rangeland Stewardship, Eric Toman. Dr. Toman is coming from Ohio State University, where he served as professor and interim director in the School of Environment and Natural Resources. Among other attributes, Eric has an active outreach program focused on wildland fire management, has served as director of the Lake State Fire Science Consortium, and has considerable experience in teaching and mentoring. Dr. Elizabeth Toman is also joining as a faculty member in the Department of Ecosystem Science and Sustainability. Elizabeth's background is in forest hydrology, and she has also developed a course in sustainability metrics. Congratulations to our 2 new Warner Rams. To finish up what you've missed, I'm actually going to talk about something that you still have the chance to see if you're feeling adventurous, as it's been taking place all summer, but Colorado is in the tail end of a super bloom. According to Assistant Professor of Horticulture Jennifer Buslow, the peak for the high country, where you'll likely see the biggest bloom, will be mid to late July. However, you might get lucky if you go late August. The types of flowers that you'll most likely see include columbines, a lot of yellow daisies, blanket flowers and mule's ears, paintbrushes, and monument plants. So a lot's been happening, but don't worry. With the fall semester starting, there's even more to look forward to happening here at Warner College, CSU, and Fort Collins at large. The closest upcoming event is CSU's annual Fall Picnic on August 31st at 4 p.m. this year. The Fall Address and Picnic historically features remarks from the university president, as well as performance by CSU's marching band out on the Oval. The picnic is an annual autumn tradition at CSU and will be a time where students, faculty, and staff have the opportunity to mingle and network alongside student organizations, Warner-affiliated institutions, and more. And this year, it will be the 26th anniversary. Next up, if you're looking for new ways to connect and get plugged into CSU community this fall, the annual Involvement Expo will be held on August 29th and August 30th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hosted by Slice, this event connects registered student organizations, university departments, and community agencies / nonprofit organizations that offer volunteer opportunities with students through various involvement and community engagement opportunities while discovering resources and services. For incoming freshmen, as well as anyone wanting to become more involved and establish them in the community this year, this is an amazing opportunity and resource with a ton of organizations available to you all in one spot, so definitely check that out. Moving along, a new building at the Mountain Campus opens on September 8th. According to author Jennifer Hilt, the Donald and Esther Harbison Research and Education Building will be the first new academic facility built at the Mountain Campus in several decades. The building features a flexible classroom and lab space, offices for faculty and instructors, student gathering spaces, and a wraparound deck with picturesque views of Mummy Range. The new building will allow the Mountain Campus to enhance its programming, reach more students, and offer up-to-date technologies for researchers. The building is actually an ode to a love story that took place in the 1920s, however. Donna Hilbrand, daughter of Donald and Esther Harbison, decided to make a $1.2 million gift to build the state-of-the-art education and research building in her parents' honor. Donald received a bachelor's in science in forest management in 1926, and Esther received a bachelor's in science in home economics in 1926 as well. The two lovebirds met each other less than a decade after the Mountain Campus opened its doors. Donald and Esther both loved the unique campus and the opportunities for experiential learning that were offered. And then fate had it. Donald and Esther married and had 5 children together, including Donna. Explore CSU is an experiential event designed to expose high schoolers to a university setting. Students will have the opportunity to choose 2 of 4 tracks that provide a glimpse into what our different programs offer. Parents, family, and guests will be provided a separate experience where they will meet with financial aid, the Career Center, housing and dining, and parent and family programs. Lastly, students and their support systems will meet up for a resource fair and the opportunity to meet with Cam the Ram. If you want to know more, check out CSU's admission page and be sure to sign up for the Land, Plant, Animals, and Environment session to learn more about the Warner College. To wrap up our upcoming events, Open Fort Collins will be held September 23rd at 10 a.m. at Lee Martinez Park. Open Opportunities for People to Engage in Nature is presented by the City of Fort Collins Natural Areas and CSU Warner College Office of Diversity and Inclusion. Experience the beauty and diversity of nature in Fort Collins with self-guided hikes, scavenger hunts, diverse owned and led businesses, music, dancing, and more. For more information, be sure to check out Warner's DEI page linked in the description. That's all I have for this mini-sode. Hopefully all of y'all are feeling good about the next 16 weeks and everyone is pleased with their class schedules. Be sure to stop by the Student Success Center to meet the new faces of our Student Ambassador team, as well as keeping an ear out for some new chirping friends every hour on the hour. I'll see you next time on Tune Into Nature.